Welcome to this video on the process of claiming and rejecting publications in Elements. Managing publications in Elements is a fundamental task for faculty and super users. Based on the provided search settings, Elements automatically gathers publication data from external data sources, such as Scopus, Web of Science, and PubMed. Elements allows users to claim articles, which are defined as any output published in a journal, books, book chapters, and conference proceedings. These outputs will then be integrated into the Feinberg Faculty Portal powered by Interfolio and the Feinberg Faculty Profile. However, it is essential to note outputs other than articles, books, book chapters, and conference proceedings must be manually entered directly into the Feinberg Faculty Portal powered by Interfolio. Presently, there is no bidirectional data feed carrying information from Interfolio back into Northwestern Elements. Any updates or changes made to publications in Elements before 11 p.m. will be reflected in the Feinberg faculty profiles the following morning after 7 a.m. To streamline the process, the Feinberg Faculty Portal powered by Interfolio facilitates a weekly data load, typically occurring on Monday afternoons, to update publications from Elements. Follow these steps to claim or reject publications in Northwestern Elements. Visit Elements at elements.northwestern.edu. Log into Elements using your NetID and password. Click on Impersonate Another User at the top of the page. Enter the desired faculty member's name in the Name Contains field using last name, first name. Note that the field Member of Group is set to Organization, which is the default setting that searches all active faculty and staff in each department, school, office. To narrow the search, select the desired option from the drop-down menu. Note that the field Include Inactive Users is unchecked as the default setting, and does not search the preserved profiles of faculty and staff who left Northwestern University since 2016. To include these inactive user profiles in your search, please check the box next to Include Inactive Users. Next, click on Set Filters. Click on the desired faculty member's name to impersonate them. Please note, to stop impersonating a user, go to the top of the page and click on the X next to the impersonated user's name. Click on the menu icon in the top left corner. Under My Profile, locate the My Work list and click on Publications. Toggle the Publications view at the top to Claimed Publications. Claimed publications have been claimed by the user, a super user, or by the Elements system in response to a unique author identifier or email in the publication metadata that has been identified in Elements as belonging to the user. Publications can be rejected and moved to the rejected list. Toggle the Publications view at the top to Rejected to review and correct items. Rejected publications have been rejected by the user, a super user, or by the Elements system in response to a unique author identifier or email in the publication metadata that has been identified in Elements as not belonging to the user. Publications can be reclaimed and moved to the claimed list. Toggle the Publications view at the top to Pending. Review the publications and click on Reject or Claim for each item as appropriate. Next, we will cover some tools to simplify reviewing pending publications. Use the Select All box to claim or reject items in bulk, or check boxes in front of each citation and then either click on Claim or Reject at the top of the page. The next tool for simplifying the review of pending publications is Sort. You can access the Sort By drop-down menu near the top of the publications list. Sort By includes title, which is the title of the publication, type, which is the format of the publication, reporting date, which is the date of the publication, citation count, which are counts of citations from Europe PubMed Central, Scopus, or Web of Science. First author, which is the last name of the first author listed in the publication. Next, use the focus menu to learn more about the publication. Access the drop-down menu next to Focus On to display publications by Summary, which is a short description of the publication, Metrics, which are numerical values indicating impact of the publication, Relationships, which are digital links and elements between users and objects and the publication, Sources, which are data sources with records that are compounded to create the publication object, and History, which is a record of activity registered by the object or publication in this case. Use the filters on the right sidebar to limit results for easier claiming. These filters include relationship type, which is how the user contributed to the publication, title, which is the title of the publication, publication type, which is the format of the publication, reporting date, which is the publication's date of publication, journal, which is the title of the journal that featured the publication, publication date, which is also the publication date of the publication, author count, which is the number of authors in the publication. Note, in the case that the number of pending publications is very high, there may be a problem with the user's search settings. Please see the Optimizing Name-Based Search Settings video or that section of the Northwestern Elements Guide for solutions. Similarly, if publications are missing, there may be a problem with the search settings. Please see Optimizing Name-Based Search Settings of the Northwestern Elements Guide to broaden the search terms and solve this problem. Users may also have to add publications manually. Please refer to the Enter Publications Manually section of the guide to learn how to complete that process. Finally, for SOUP users, to completely reset all publications, including those claimed, rejected, and ignored, contact a system administrator at Galter Library. A reset publications will send all of the publications in the pending queue, or all of the publications back to the pending queue for claiming or rejecting. Thank you for watching this video on claiming and rejecting publications and elements. If you have any questions, please contact your liaison librarian or email ghsl-ref@northwestern.edu.